All right. Thicc Thursday stream. Uh, Been a week. I haven't done a stream in a week. Yeah. Um, so let's get started with this. Um, as usual, I have Twitch on the one screen, and I've got Growler here on the other screen. I will probably, like I said, eventually, Growler folks, I will probably try to migrate you over to my Twitch stream. That would sure be nice if I could get you guys there. But I'll tell you, I do struggle getting you guys from here to there. So, which is fine. Which is fine. Um, we're just ramping into this, so I'm going to give it a couple of minutes before I really launch into some topics of conversation. But today, we definitely have some content for you. So I hope that I can get you guys, get y'all going and involved in the conversation. Um, and then we'll go from there. So, wow. 5 people, and I've already got 500 hearts. You guys are amazing. You guys are like pumping those buttons. Jeez, that's hilarious. Thank you, though. Thank you so much. Y'all are so kind. Kaylin, welcome back. How are you doing, sir? Thank you, Vin. Thank you so much for that. Totem Pole, thank you. Thank you. Gosh, you guys are getting me started off. You got banned? How did you get banned? Hey, fun time. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just kicking this thing off. On Twitch, Jake, how are you? Great. Please do a banana and tape gag. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. You know what? I got to get you to send me here. I'm going to send you a message. If you'll send me an email, Jake, I will do something like that custom for you. There you go. I will make you your very own custom one of those. Send me an email. And we'll get that started. So you got banned when you were going live? What for? Oh, Z Bear, thank you. Thank you for that. Wesley, aroo, how are you? How are you? Good to have you here, Pup Stitches. You didn't show anything, but you got banned? Doesn't make any sense. That's craziness. That is absolute craziness. Well, I don't know. Today, I got my shirt on, and I'm not like switching clothing out, so I'll stay here for that. You've been banned for your puppyhood? Oh man, that's that's weird. For shirtless? See, I've been shirtless. I've had a harness on and all that. So my question, Z Bear, did you start with your clothes on and then pull the shirt off, or did you how'd that work? Because I always start with either the shirt off or whatever. Um, Started it with the shirt off, and then they banned you. Wow, that is stupid. I'm gonna try to put more. There we go. That gets you guys a little higher on there so you can see it. Yeah, that is dumb. That's got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, so far, I've escaped the ban hammer. So you got your money stolen from Growler? That sucks too. Was that your stars and your all that? I don't have enough of those to count as money yet. I'm still working on it. So, and thank you for all of you who have been doing those. That's super kind of you. I really appreciate it. Um, so, yeah, hold my nose. Hey, how are you? So, it's just crazy. Hey there, Ryan. How are you doing? So today, Thick Thursday, Johnny Sin, how are you? How are you doing? You have $2,000 or so, and you're still waiting for them. Wow, you must stream an awful lot. Like I just really got started with this. Hadn't really gone anywhere. Nothing yet, Vin. You haven't missed a thing. We're just getting started. Just kicking this thing off. Seeing if I can get some people in here. Hopefully, before too long, we'll have some folks. Got the beard all straightened out and ready to go. So yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Today has been a really weird day. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I just had going on. Um, I just oh Paco, thank you for that. Um, We might have used to be friends. I don't know, Z. Let's take a look and see. Uh, yeah, you look a little familiar. I don't know. You can add me on Facebook if you want. I certainly don't mind doing that. I'll hit you with a hi, and then I'll send you later a message, and I'll show you my Facebook page. You're certainly welcome to add me on there. So again, always plugging this. I got a Twitch stream going at the same time. On the Twitch stream, I would love to get you guys all over there. Paul Powell, I know you. Oh my God, we have been friends for a long time. I think I switched accounts, um, and that may be why you can't find me. So I'll send you my info, and you can add me again on the other one. Yeah, I switched about 2 years ago. Switched accounts, so we can definitely hook up and be palsy wows again. So um, a little story about what happened today. So the last time I streamed, I made a few friends, emailed stuff like that. So thank you for that favorite. I really appreciate that, and welcome, Andre. Um, I was talking to a young man, and he wanted to add me and play some video games with me and all of that. And earlier today, I had to go ahead and block him. Oh, thank you, young bear. That is awesome. Thank you. You're very hot yourself, sir. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys are beautiful. Um, so this young man gets on Facebook and he's going on his rant. Um, and stud like hung chasers DM me so I can share pics. I don't need to see a picture of anybody's dick. I'd rather see a picture of your face and your chest, or maybe the entire of you. So I mean, I've seen mushrooms before. I don't necessarily need to see anymore. Oh, thank you for those cherries. Oh yeah, that is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Anyway, back to my story. So I'm sitting here on Facebook, and here's this guy, and he's going off about J.K. Rowling, and oh, she's a transphobe or whatever, and blah 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 blah. He didn't say anything he said, so I told him, I was like, look, go back and see what she actually said, because I think there's a whole lot of mess with that. So he launches into a tirade and whatever, and at the end of the day, he calls upon her to say that trans women are women. So I was like, trans women are women. All right, well, there's a little bit of science that goes along with that, and I referenced the swimming thing and referenced a few other things. So did you guys know, and this is just a thing here, there's no hate on anybody because I love everybody. Trans people, regular people, whatever it is, I love you guys all. Um, but did you guys know that there are physiological differences between males and females that go like really deep, like go back to our origin time? So like men can see motion better than a woman can. A woman actually can perceive more colors than a man can, and that goes back to our hunter-gatherer days where they had to, like, the slightest change in color could mean something was poisonous or not poisonous, and men were out there hunting and doing whatever. um, I mean, our skeletons are not the same. Like, how do you think that, in a million years, someone digs us up and they're like, oh, this is a male or this is a female? We don't have the same skeleton. Obviously, our muscular structure is different. I didn't know this. Messing with part of your jaw, and I don't know what part of it, but like there's a part of a man's jaw that if you mess with it, can cause erectile dysfunction either later in life or maybe at the time. I mean, I read just a little bit about it, enough to go, wow. And then of course I have all these friends who do wrestling and boxing, and I'm like, shit, what happens to all my boxer friends who take it on the jaw? Like, are they going to have trouble getting it up later on? So whew. Anyway, it brings up a lot of different things. Obviously we saw this guy who transitioned into the girl, and he went from last place to first place, in the swimming thing, and where all that kind of goes. So what I pointed out to the guy was like, look, when it comes to the trans women, it looks like, as it turns out, that your trans woman is not going to be the same as a regular woman. So, they should have the same rights, they should have the same privileges, all of that I agree with, but they're not physiologically the same. And to call on people to say that is, again, it's a misnomer. Do we respect who you are as an individual and how you identify and all that? Absolutely, we fucking do. But do we have to acknowledge that there are some differences. Yeah, I mean, every single cell inside of a man's body is always going to be male. No, the fuck matter what you do to it. You know, the only real change that you do is cosmetic. So, wow, you know, how do we handle that? Well, this guy didn't want to hear that. He starts spouting off, Hitler, and this is you're saying the same things that people who murder trans people. What I'm like, no, I'm not talking about murdering anybody. I'm not at the point. You know, I even put it in big old letters, like, you know, I love trans people. I've dated trans people. I support trans people. It's not that. It's just that you have to acknowledge that there's some science that goes along with this, and it isn't always on the side of cancel culture, you know. And of course he's like, well, it doesn't matter, you're listening to antiquated science. And I'm like, x-ray science, who in here's had an x-ray? Raise your hand, you know, because I have. X-rays have been around for like ever, and guess what? It still works. So it's not antiquated science. This is, you know, trans thing only came up in the last 100 years or so. So wow. Anyway, so he goes on and basically just says he cannot listen to it, and that I just need to pick a side. And I'm like, pick a side? This isn't a war. This is you're either learning or you're not learning. But this is definitely not a war that that anybody needs to be fighting. This isn't about that. So anyway, I he kept up with it. I ended up having to block the guy. Just rough stuff. You know, it seems like nowadays, and this really is a topic for my Thursday stream, is it seems like nowadays it's just acceptable for us as a community to tear each other apart any way we can. You know, if it's not about power, it's about popularity. If it's not about popularity, it's about you know, I'm right and you're wrong, and you know, get on these bandwagons and stuff like that. And instead of you know dealing with that, you know, let's get back to treating people the way they are. Oh, thank you guys. George, thank you for that. Z-Bear, y'all are super kind. Thank you so much for those. I mean, we honestly, we need to get back to where we can treat other people, especially people like us. You know, if we're going to have a gay community, then let's be a community. You know, let's treat each other, you know, kindly. So, you know, other topics. Well, here's something else that happened few months ago on Growler. Found a guy, seems like a nice person. We are not compatible sexually. The guy and I are not compatible at all. He's bottom, I'm bottom. We're both kinky, so we're both kinky bottoms. You know, it's not going to work. But anyway, what ends up happening is I talk to the guy and I'm like, well, hey man, let's make some friends. So let's do something where you know we can be pals or whatever. And um, he's like, okay, cool, yeah. I just have to ask my master if it's okay. Oh, okay, you're in the leather. Cool. Who's your master? Turns out I know the guy and I'm friends with him. Turns out the master's husband I'm not friends with. That's a long story. Long story. Anyway, so he's like, hits me up the next week. He's like, yeah, I talked to my master and he's okay with it. He's okay with us being friends. Cool. Then let's be friends. You know, and we start talking about, hey, you know, let's try to schedule a dinner. You know, you want to come over and watch some movies, you know, video game, do whatever. Let's just meet up. You know, Growler is, I don't know. I don't think you can really make a friend and socialize if your only content or context is on Growler. Like, at some point, you got to meet these people if you're really going to make a meaningful connection. So, you know, I'm talking to him about that. Months go by, nothing. You know, he's one of those ones that you talk to him, and then, you know, as soon as the conversation's over, you don't hear from him 2 weeks, 3 weeks until you hit him back up again, you know, out of sight, out of mind. So I sent him a message, and I'm like, yeah, we're probably not gonna ever meet up and be friends, are we? And he's like, oh, well, you know, the last time I talked to my master, he said he had some reservations about this, you know, because his partner doesn't like you. And I'm like, well, first thing I'm thinking is that's a fucking lie, because the last thing you said to me was your master didn't care who the fuck you were friends with, and it was all right. So apparently, you know, his story wants to change. Okay, well, you know, and I told the guy, I'm like, look, I don't give a fuck about your master. I don't give a fuck about his boyfriend. I'm just trying to be friends with you. You know, if what some other couple who don't even have anything to do with us are offended that you're friends with me, you know, then screw that. Let's just not be friends. Let's call it off because I'm not going to sit here and jump through a hoop and try to make a friendship out of a pile of shit. It doesn't work like that. Um, so yeah, I mean, putting these barriers constantly in the way, so that you're not meeting people, whatever. Like, what the fuck is the point of talking? Like, why in the world did this guy spend 2 months chatting with me and hitting me up here and there and all that if we're not ever going to meet and be friends? That's just craziness. So yeah, Jake, like I said, send an email to that, and I will definitely do one of those videos for you. I'm not going to do it on a live stream because putting a gag in your mouth on a live stream kind of counterproductive. You're not really able to talk. But if you'll send me an email, we'll work something out. How about that? There you go, sir. Okay. All right. Anyway, sorry, we have two different streaming platforms going on. Those of you guys who are over here on Growler, if you could do me a huge favor, I'd love to ask you guys to do me a huge favor. Migrate over, look at my Twitch site. Doesn't cost you a penny to look at it. There's a little button that says follow. I just need all the followers I can get. You don't have to watch the streams over there. You don't have to pay for anything. If you can hop over there and just give me a follow, I would love it. So, I do not know how to type in Growler chat here while I'm doing this. I've never known how to type while I'm here. It doesn't seem to make any sense. I've tried looking for stuff to type and I can't figure it out. So, I'll just say it. The web address for over there is twitch.tv/officialbuddystl. Changed my name from KinkBearSTL to OfficialBuddySTL so you guys could find it easier. So, yeah, if you can, just head over twitch.tv/officialbuddystl, click the follow button. It would really, really help me out. I'm just trying to get established on that platform. So, thank you very much. That's exactly what I need, Sir Jake, and I will definitely get that out to you. I'll actually have a lot of fun making that. So anyway, yeah. So moving right along. Now that I've plugged that, actually, let me go back and talk about why I just plugged that. So, as some of you know, thank you for that. I love that. Thank you so much, Z-Bear. As some of you guys know, I have I'm not going to call it sponsorship. I'm definitely not sponsored. I'm not that kind of a thing. Vince, thank you so much. Hey, Cave Bear, how are you? Oh, you are gorgeous. How's your business thing going, by the way? I appreciate that 100%. That's awesome. Uh, as you guys know, over there on the Twitch side, I definitely have some good discounts and stuff like that. So I talked about it last week on Thicc Thursday that Cut to Me Designs is going to have me doing some modeling. So I'll be one of their big models for some of their stuff. And there's a discount code over there where you can get, I want to say it's like 15% off your entire order if you use Official Buddy STL as a discount code. One of you guys did. He told me one of you guys did. I am so happy that you guys actually use that discount code. That is awesome. Somebody ordered a jock or something from him. He was telling me. He's like, "Yep, there's one person used the discount code," and I'm like, "Woo! Very good." So if you guys can actually get on there, there's a discount code. You can get if you're into singlets, if you're into fancy underwear, speedos. He's making robes, hoodies, every fucking thing in the world. This guy makes it. So head over there, use the discount code. Who can't use 15% off? I don't get kickback from any of that at all. As a matter of fact, everything I do for him is for free, and that includes the modeling stuff I'm going to do. So, when was the last time I talked to, Gag Bear? Golly, Moses. It's been over 10 years. I didn't know if he was still around or not. It has definitely been a very long time since I've spoken to him. And Jake, if you're in contact with him, give him my email because he and I used to be palsy walsies, and I would definitely love to talk to him. So I wanted to go ahead and give another shout out on the Twitch page on the About site. There's a second discount code for 18% off of a really, really awesome company. So, got your pens? You want to write this one down. This company is called Viking Goods Company. Okay, and I'm actually going to pop myself another window over here and going to take a look so that I can show this to you guys. So, Viking Goods Company. I stumbled across them on Facebook, and it was freaking awesome. Jake, I'm sorry I can't point you to it, but you're able to hit the about and get the look. Since you're my only visitor over there on Twitch. Everybody else, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around and let you guys take a look. So this is vikinggoods.com, vikinggoods.com. And if you take a look, their shirts are all like a Nordic or a Viking print. They've got a great bear print. They got 5 or 6 really good bear prints. Lots of ravens, Celtic crosses. They've got some reflective prints. This is the really reflective one that I think is really awesome. I love this one. Those of you guys who are bears and into being a bear, is that not the coolest freaking logo ever for a shirt? Like seriously. And you can get it in every color. Look at all these different colors you can get this thing in. They go up to 4XL. I'm going to go ahead and put my camera back over here and resume my stream. Pasha, thanks. They come in every color. And the thing about it is I can't wear hard and crunchy t-shirts. Like most of the time I go to a place, I get a t-shirt, I got to throw it in the trash. It's garbage. They're usually hard and crunchy. This is soft. This is not the same company. This is just another soft shirt. But feeling their shirts, they are super soft. They don't shrink. I've washed mine 3 or 4 times now. They don't shrink. Colors don't fade on them. I love them. They're like the best shirts ever. So anyway, the only thing I don't like about them is that they can be a little pricey. Sometimes anywhere between $19 and $25 a shirt. So yeah, it can be a little costly. But let me just go ahead and tell you, they're good. The quality is really good. I'm saying it from the bottom of my heart. The quality on these shirts is top notch. So they went out of their way to add a discount code. It's not the same as the other one. It's not official Buddy STL. It's Anthony with some numbers after it. Matter of fact, let me see if I can go over there. And if you guys want to take a screenshot of it, let me pull my Twitch up. Helps if I spell it the right way. There we go, Twitch. Now, going to get over here and pull up my own little site. Go into my channel. Pause myself because I don't want to hear myself talking. And there it is. Viking Goods. Take a screenshot if you'd like. That is the discount code for Viking Goods. It is Anthony 03174. Now it says 20% off. It's actually 18% off. I made a mistake when I put that in, and I will fix it. So Viking Goods Company, discount code Anthony 03174. 18% off any purchase. That's awesome. I mean, I got the code and I used it myself. So I've got 4 more shirts coming in the mail. They're fantastic. I'm going to be wearing a lot more of these coming up. So with luck, you guys should be able to see that. So 2 discount code companies, or 2 company discount codes over there. I just got another one sent to me today, but I think it's not a repeating discount code. I think it's just a code for me to use. Give you a sneak preview of next week. Next week's Thicc Thursday, we're going to be talking about these shorts from this company right there. So these things are badass. I am loving them. For a fat guy, they're comfortable. So yeah. We'll talk about them. I will reach out to them and see if they can set up a standard discount code for you guys. And if so, we'll get that and get that out to you. But anyway, love these shorts. But the shirts from Viking Goods, I don't have enough good to say about them. I was really surprised. I thought, anytime I'm going to order a shirt, it's going to be hard. It's going to be crunchy. I'm not going to love it. These ones, I really, really like them. I've gotten tons of compliments on them. Some of them are funny. Some of them are serious. Some of them are cool looking. The bear prints are freaking amazing. The one I just showed you guys with the crossed axes, that's going to be my next purchase. So I'm definitely going to be getting one of those. Oh, Pasha, thank you so much. This is me. So if you guys are wondering to yourself, like, who is this guy and what's he like? This is what it's like hanging out with me. Like, I usually be like, dude, have you seen this? Let me show you. This is the coolest thing, you know? I love it. What's my good name? Like, what do you mean? Like my regular name? Tony. Um, Nickname Buddy. Buddy STL is my always been my handle, and this is the official Buddy STL channel. I hope that that all works. If you need that. But anyway, please head over to twitch.tv/official Buddy STL. Click First off, click on the follow. Second off, click on the about page, and you will see the discount codes for Cut to Me Designs and for Viking Goods. And as soon as I can, and I can talk to this company for these shorts for next week, I hope, cross my fingers, to have a discount code set up for you with those guys because it's really awesome. These people are great. They put out some good stuff. I do not receive anything free from them. This is not a thing. I think with the Viking goods, I might build a discount for myself or something. There's something that there's an affiliate program, so there may be something that I'm building every time you guys use that code. But on the other codes, nope. I'm not building it. I'm not getting rich off of it. I don't get any money out of this stuff. It's just me passing on what I think is really fucking cool to you guys. Hey David, how are you doing? You are handsome as well. Aw, thank you for the teddy bear, Cave Bear. You are a sweetheart. I want to talk to you about your business if you're doing the food truck business, by the way. I've got some ideas. I got some stuff that I want to pass on to you. So anyway, let's see. What did I mention to you earlier? Because you didn't hear the rest of it. Oh, sorry, Jake. You were talking about when was the last time I had spoken to Gag Bear. I have not spoken to him in about 10 years. And if you do speak to him and you talk to him regular or whatever, give him my email. Put me back in touch with him. I don't actually have any way or know of any way to reach Jim, but I know he's a really nice guy, and I know he and I've talked several times. So I hope to be able to do that. So Jake, yeah, please put me in touch with him. I would really really appreciate that. All right. So we're I don't know, we're like what 10 minutes into the stream, and we got 85 viewers on Growler. Oh my God, 9.1 thousand hearts. Jesus, you guys are busy. Thank you, thank you, thank you for promoting this. That's awesome. I don't know what to say. You guys are fantastic. Y'all are keeping me going and giving me a reason to keep streaming. Mm. Oh, that's nice. Uh, so definitely want to Cave Bear. Look at you. Thanks. Um, yeah, absolutely, Jake. So couple other quick things. Um, I definitely want to go ahead and make sure you guys all know about 988 and the new suicide hotline. So it affects every bit of us. It affects me. I believe it or not, I've actually had my run-ins with suicidal thoughts and feelings as recently as even last month. Um, lots of personal tragedy and trauma that you deal with. Oh, thank you, Rooftop. I just want you guys to know that you don't know which of your friends out there can be struggling with this. You don't know, um, what anybody's dealing with, and it's hard uh, when you find out um, that there's people that you know who I mean you never really knew that they're struggling with whatever's going on the inside. Take take it to heart. There's people out there who really 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 could use a cheering up, whether they tell you or not. Do me a favor, go out of your way, find someone that you haven't said something to in a while, send them a thumbs up, tell them, hey, tell them that they're important. Ask them what's going on. That's the thing. Everybody always told me whenever I was struggling with this the most is why didn't you talk to me? I'm not in a position to talk to you when I'm in those moods and I'm feeling that. I need you to come to me and be the one to do that. So reach out. reach out to your friends, talk to them, tell everybody, let them know that you're thinking about them. Make sure people know they're not alone. That's the best advice that I can give you guys. So I definitely hope that 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 you guys can take a little bit of time out, reach out to some people, um, just check on people. That's the best thing I can say. There's so many people that you know, that were really good to me, that checked on me. There were so many other people who just kind of sat on the side and didn't really know what to do. It really helps. It really helps. So, okay, there's that message. Oh, Woofy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I try to promote things I find interesting. You're probably going to log into a Thicc Thursday, and I'll be out there and I'll be like, check it out, guys. There's a lemonade stand around the corner, and it was so much fun. That's me. Seriously. I'm like, if as soon as I find something that I think is like super cool or super fun, I'm like the guy who definitely wants to tell everybody about it. Um, Definitely will use you next year to model your stuff. Oh, you do you make something? Let us know. Are you an artisan? Do you craft stuff? Do you make stuff? Talk to me. I'll send you a hi. Talk to me and let me know what it is you make. If you do, if you want to set up any kind of like a discount code or whatever, or need a shout out, I'll definitely do that. So one of the things I used to do is I used to review gear for bigger guys. Oh, I got an iced tea. Thank you, sir. A little bit of my iced tea there. Um, I used to have a little blog called Buddy's Bear Sized Gear Reviews, and I used to talk about companies all the time. And it was important. One of the things that's really important to me is getting you guys to use these codes and getting you guys to give your business to those good companies that are doing that kind of stuff. Because if you don't, they go out of business, and if they go out of business, then we don't have good stuff anymore. So it makes sense. I mean, it's a win-win for pretty much anybody to go out and support some of these companies. Um, there's companies that you shouldn't support. Um, One of them did go out of business. Thank you. One asshole company over there in the UK, and I can't remember what its name. I want to say I want to say it was like Gruff Bear or not something along those lines. It's not that though. I don't remember exactly which one it was. But I remember like all the A-list bears, like all of the super important people. The oh, did you follow this guy? And I got to follow that guy, and all the famous London photographers and all them. They were all covering this guy's stuff, and it was just regular old spandex stuff. He had color block. He'd have like a pair of black briefs with yellow side panels, blue side panels, red side panels. That's it. That's all it really was. And thanks, Deep Throater. And they, I mean, they looked good. They were simple. They looked nice, but they weren't anything special. It was just that. But he had these hot fucking guys, and they did a scene where they were all wearing them, and they're outside. And there's a sprinkler all spraying, and I mean, from a photography standpoint, his shit looked really good. I reached out to the guy, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna try to maybe do a review of your stuff. Can you tell me a little bit about your stuff, your philosophies, your sizing and your stuff? Like, they did just fucking ignored me. Like, didn't even respond to write back. And I emailed the guy again about it, and he said something off color, and he was like, if you wanna know what it's like, then just buy a pair or whatever. And I'm like, well, I did actually. I said I did put in an order. I said, but I tell you what, if that's kind of your attitude, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel. And I did. I canceled the order from that guy. Um, it just it, I don't see any need to support business if he's going to be all snippy. I mean, I know you got a new business you're going, but when somebody volunteers to review your stuff and they're not asking for free stuff, like I'm not the guy who's like, give me freebies. That's not me. I usually will tell them, hey, I want to review it. Tell me your philosophy. What kind of a blurb can I put in there about you guys? I want to know about the company. I want to put something in there. I want to be able to tell you guys about it. So like cut to me designs, man. I can tell you all about those guys because I helped the guy, get that company out there, and I designed that logo. Like, that's me. Little things like that that I did with them, that I just really enjoyed. So, aw, thank you for the beard love. I I definitely let's see, if I had your size, LOL, I'd give you free clothes. Well, you don't have to give me any free clothes. I'm definitely good with earning them and doing whatever. But anyway, I mean, I guess technically I kind of almost I get samples sometimes, but they're not like the regular ones. They're usually like, they don't have they're not completed or whatever, usually for sizing and stuff like that. But again, that's not something I ask for. I'm not even trying to get that. That's just whatever it is. Um, I do get to put the sexy shit on though. That's fun. I definitely like going and doing that. So yeah, no, for the cut to me designs thing, I'm gonna be his bigger model. So he makes shit like all the way up to 8XL. Typically I wear like a 3XL shirt. I buy 4X's because you can see I like things baggy. I don't like things skin tight on me all the time. I'm uncomfortable if I feel the stuff like all the way up against me. So I typically go with like loose stuff, like that. I think the hardest things that I've struggled finding, I mean, has always been, um, shirts that actually look decent and cool. And again, that's why I like the Viking Goods Company and the shit that they put out. I mean, I'd wear any of their shit any day. Like, it's super fucking amazing, and there's every kind of design. I went over to Kohl's the other day, and in their itty bitty big and tall section, I bought like all the 3XL and 4XL stuff I could find, and I got out of the store with like 6 shirts because that's all I could find. Like, that's it. They just don't have any kind of a variety. So I get excited about a company like this. They've got 8 pages worth of designs and cool stuff to sift through, and you can get any print on any shirt. Like, that's just fucking awesome. So yeah, to me that's cool. Like, I love the customizable thing. So the brand for them is Viking Goods Company. Just Google Viking Goods Company. Again, I'll mention the discount code. If you want 18% off, use a discount code Anthony 03174. Anthony 03174. That is the discount code. You can get 18% off of your entire order for Viking Goods. They've got some sales going on right now, so it's some really good stuff. You guys can get some really good shirts. Freaking love them. I've got 7, I think, in the closet with another 3 on the way. If that tells you how nutso I am about them, that's what I've got. And love them, like seriously. So they go up. Some of them go up to 3X. Some go up to 4X. I think most of them go to 4X, and I love them. I really do. So yeah, the Viking Goods is amazing. So, but no, Woofy, I'm dying to know what it is that you make. If it's something that I can promote, I would definitely like to see it. If I can promote it for you, I certainly will. Because if it's cool, I like to talk about it. It gives me something to do. So yeah, definitely like that. Anyway, one more time, twitch.tv/officialbuddySTL. If you can go over, give me a favorite or a like, and then go to the About page. The discount codes are set up over there. I will, matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to edit the panel and change that discount on Viking Goods Company. It is actually 18 and not 20. That was my bad. I got it fixed. There you go. Okay, it's all fixed and ready to go for you guys. So, what else to say? What else to say? What else? You're sexy, he says. Thank you, Cub78. You are sexy. So, you are very sexy. You look just like a friend of mine I used to talk to a very, very long time ago. And I was like, is that? No, it can't be. Yeah, you're hot. Um, so anyway, moving along here. All right. Kinky stuff. I do like to talk about kinky stuff. So I am embarrassed to say this, but I was having fun with myself the other day, and I came to the realization that I've been doing it wrong, and that's an uncomfortable realization to come to when you realize you've been doing it wrong. But I was so sure that I was doing it right. So, what was I doing that I was doing wrong? Well, let me tell you. Um, most insertable devices, this is not an insertable device, this is not a sex toy, this is just a bobblehead. But most insertable devices don't just go up. Lots of times they kind of curve one direction or another, and that's because they're looking for something special inside you. Think we all know what that is. Yeah, and it's aimed towards the front of your body, right? So usually when you get one, it's shaped like this because it tickles the outside of you and then it goes up inside your body and it points towards your prostate, which is towards the front of you, not the back end of you, right? So I've seen a million of these little gizmos. I've had a couple of them. By the way, I will tell you there's nothing more embarrassing than getting an email that says there's been a recall on your dildo. I'll tell you that story later on. So anyway, yeah, they're curved. They go up and then they touch your. So anyway, I bought this gizmo from. I wonder if I should go get it for a visual aid. No, I don't want to handle something like that on camera. That's embarrassing if you know it's been up your butt. Um, I bought this one from Fort Trough. Um, he says you should get it. Okay, all right. So I should. All right. Here's the thing. The only reason I'm doing this, the only reason is you kind of got to see this one to believe it. So, oh my goodness. I set it over here because I wasn't going to do this, and it's in a baggie. But, hang on. It's turned itself on. I gotta turn it off. Damn it. Well, apparently it's on and it's excited because I got a little flashy light. So here's the gizmo, right? This is what it looks like. I've been putting it in the way I always do, where this goes towards the front. And I turn it on and I'm like, this is the most boring fucking thing ever. Like, it doesn't do shit. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, I feel something inside there shaking around, but it's not doing anything, and I don't understand why. Like, why in the world is this thing so yeah. Come to find out, this end does not go to the front. Come to find out, if you put it on this way, all of a sudden, this thing blasts the shit out of your prostate. And it feels amazing. So all this time, at least with this gizmo, I've been doing it wrong. And man, when you flip this little fucker around, oh my God, that feels good. That feels good. Yeah, it's a little short. But I mean, hey, it's really just meant to hit your prostate. It's not meant to like hit the back of your throat and whatever. I cannot fit. It's got a malfunction because it's still bleeping. It's supposed to be turned off. I got to turn this thing off. I don't understand what it's doing. It'll turn itself off in a minute. I don't get it. Anyway, I assure you that thing is completely clean, you guys. I assure you that I would never handle a questionable item like that. I would definitely never ever handle something like that and not clean my hands off with an alcohol wipe. Anyway, yeah, I was doing it wrong. Wow. Had I but known, because like I thought to myself, this is the shittiest thing I ever bought. Like, no pun intended. ZR said, I thought you would have show us a demo. No, 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 no. And I'm not getting banned. You guys are all talking about how y'all all got banned. I'm not. No, 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 no. No, I definitely am not doing that one. Maybe if we get like 300 followers, maybe I'll put it in off camera and just play with the remote. That's about the biggest kind of a demo we're going to get, and that's asking a lot. So I don't see that one happening, sir. But anyway, yeah. So I found out that after all these years of play and experience, and being Captain Kinky, that I was doing it wrong. Mild disappointment, he says. He didn't even say great disappointment. He just says mild disappointment. Oh my god. Maybe I can help you in person. Yeah, well, you might. Oh, speaking of in-person stuff. And most of you won't know this because I don't know that most of you are my friends on Facebook. Some of you are. I used to do some live streaming on Facebook, and I used to do them from my hot tub. So I would like do hot tub videos, and I did not realize that apparently this was a thing like some people really, really, really liked. Um, but uh, but yeah, I started doing uh, some streams in the hot tub and really just talking about life, the universe, and everything, and all that. It can be a little limiting. I mean, you can't use a visual aid on a hot tub, but anyway. Um, but for what it's worth, the hot tub broke. It was going to cost us $1,000 to get it fixed, but it ended up costing us $3,000 just to go ahead and just get a new hot tub. So the old hot tub has died and it's gone on to its final rest. But today, well, say today, I get to use the new one. So and I may even stream from there if I can actually finagle that. But for some reason, Growler didn't like to stream out there. Um, there is a new hot tub. It is a replacement hot tub. So I selling bath water. I know, no, I'm not selling any bath water. God in heaven, you guys are embarrassing me. Um, but I, I've got the hot tub all set up out there, and it's really cool. So it's not a square like it was before. This one's got a flat edge on one side, so it's 5 sided, not 4 sided. So anyway, it's a well, talking about selling bathwater. You can see I'm going red just a little bit. Uh, anyway, no. Uh, does it have a has it a dicky seat? It doesn't. Um, you're kidding. People really do that? God, I'm repressed. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to get out there and expand my worldly experiences, man. Uh, no, I didn't know people did that. Um, one thing that you'll notice about me is I'm not one of those people that thinks so highly of themselves that I'm gonna be like, hey, I'll bottle up my used socks and send them to you. I've sold used underwear before, but not dirty ones. But I'm not one of those guys that does that. I'll do like underwear trades and stuff like that with people, but that's a fetish. Um, but no, I can't imagine, doing that. But I know there's guys online who do. There's guys online who will buy some guy's dirty socks, and I don't. That's not me. Um, yeah, but I mean, they do. That's their thing. I know that back in the day, you used to be able to like buy women's panties on eBay, and they would list them as seasoned. And what it would be is it'd just be some dude, and he would open up a can of tuna, and he would like get a drop of water from the tuna can and put a drop of water in there and sell them. Like he was just one after another, and guys would be getting those and thinking it was like a thing. So yeah, it was pretty disgusting. So you've been asked to send dirty socks to somebody? Okay. I've been asked a lot of things. So in my time, um, I have been asked to fly to Dallas for a guy, beat him up, and then let him lick my old pro wrestling boots. Um, I was asked I've been asked by several guys to go doo doo on them. I don't do the doo doo thing. Um, I've been asked by a guy in Florida because I was a pro wrestler to pile drive him, but he wants it for real. He wants his head to hit concrete. And I'm like, I'm not going to prison for you to have a fantasy. That's just not right. Um, yeah, I mean, I get the used underwear thing, and I've bought some used pairs of underwear, not that were like seasoned, if that's the word we're going to use. I've bought some that were cleaned per eBay standards. Um, yeah, but and I have been asked by a lot of guys to wear something for a week and then send it to them. I've definitely been asked to do that. Um, I did have a really nice gentleman in Japan who sent me over a long strip of cloth. It's a fandoshi basically, but it's just a long strip of cloth, and I wore that and took pictures for him and all of that. I did it. I did send that back to him. Um, it was just a thing. That's what he wanted. I haven't heard from him again, so either he liked it or he didn't like it. But I have had that happen. But yeah, it is interesting to me. There's a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I was. Oh, speaking of, what am I gonna do with it? That's a stack that's over there. I actually went digging in my stuff. I haven't had videos of my old wrestling matches in a long time. I went digging through some old stuff. I found two DVDs of old matches. So maybe for next week or week after, I'll take the time and digitize them and I'll get them put on YouTube. And then you guys can actually, I'll point you to them. And if you want to see yours truly in a wrestling singlet in a ring, one of them I'm beating up a guy, the other one the guy's beating me up. So from the South Broadway Athletic Club here in St. Louis, Missouri. I'll definitely post those, and you guys can see me actually in the ring doing professional wrestling. So imagining pushing that wrestling singlet aside. The straps at the top or the bottom? I don't know which part of it you're talking about pushing. So Tony says I can see that horse. I don't know what you mean by horse. Oh, I can see that. You're talking to somebody else. You guys are talking to each other. I get it. I'm sorry. I'm like reading every comment like it's aimed at me, so I don't know. Just the part that gets in the way of the fun stuff. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can go digging around in some of those. Yeah, I get it. Um, and that is one thing I don't have anymore. I don't have my old wrestling gear. I did sell that off. So I had fans after the fact asked to buy my old wrestling singlets, the ones I really wrestled in the ring in. So and I did. I sold all those off. I do still have my wrestling boots and I have my old knee pads which are really torn up. That's the only gear that I had that I ever like wrestled in a real ring with. Um, as a fetish on the side, I do wrestle gay guys. I still, can wrestle gay guys and do that. As a matter of fact, next week I'm going to Cincinnati, and going to meet up with several gay guys and do some fun there. Hopefully, we'll take some video. Maybe I'll bring it back and share with some of you guys. But yeah, I'm supposed to get. There's supposed to be like 20 guys show up, and they're not coming all at once. Like I thought it'd be like a party. No, he's got them lined up. The host has got them lined up one after another to come up and basically just beat the shit out of me. And I'm a damn good wrestler. I don't lose very often, but I can't go against 20 guys back to back and win. So I expect by the end of the weekend I'm going to be just all beat to shit. And I've also been told that there is a beam in the basement for when I am finally beaten. They're going to strap me to that beam and have all kinds of fun. So I am excited. I am definitely excited. This promises to be a really good week next week. Um, so yeah, knee pads worn out from wrestling or from kneeling. Ha ha ha! From wrestling. Yeah, they're fabric gel ones. They wouldn't stand up to blowjob in it. Although I do have blowjob knee pads. They have a hard plastic thing on them. But anyway, just so you know. Um, yeah, let's see here. Do you ever wrestle in a bed? Yeah, I have wrestled on a bed before. A lot of guys do hotel matches. So definitely have wrestled on a bed, on a mattress, wrestled in a pro ring. I've wrestled outside. My absolute favorite is wrestling outside. If you get a campground that's got soft ground and you can kind of, get into it and you get all muddy and stuff, that's fucking fun. I'm sorry. It's really fun. Um, you got some at the auction. Some of what did you get at the auction? Knee pads? How far is St. Louis from Vancouver? Long ways away. Yeah, we're in Chicago. Well, we're south of Chicago. I don't know why I said in Chicago. We are south of Chicago by 5 hours. So yeah, it's a little ways away. But you like bed wrestling? Well, okay, we can do bed wrestling. Bed wrestling's a lot of fun. Um, Typically, they go into a hotel and they throw the mattress on the ground, and dismantle the bed, and then they wrestle on the mattress. It's not the safest thing to do because, like, if you're walking on a mattress, you're falling all over, especially if you wear pro wrestling boots. A lot of guys are like, oh, wear your pro wrestling boots, and you can barely stand up because you're walking on a mattress. It doesn't really work very well. Um, but yeah, it's something that I've definitely done before. I do. I mean, I like to wrestle, guys. I don't care. It's not about like win or lose. I do like wrestling competitively. Like I like to wrestle to see who can win and who can beat the other guy. Um, I've also wrestled where it's a little bit more erotic and a little bit less competitive. Oh, thanks for that, Woofy. Um, so hi, Sammy. How are you? Uh, yeah, I've done those, and those are fun too. Andy, hey, I love to wrestle you. I'll wrestle anybody. Um, so we can always meet up and do that. But yeah, next weekend I'm going to be doing this. So let's see here. Looking at a calendar, I got. Is it over here? There we go. Yeah, so I will not be able to do a stream next week. So for Thicc Thursday, I'm afraid you're not going to get a Thicc Thursday next week. I actually fly out the morning of the 8th, and I get there in the afternoon, so there really won't be a Thicc Thursday stream. I would like to have you guys come back and talk to me on the week after, which is the 15th. I'll do a Thicc Thursday then. I'll probably do Tarot Tuesdays on the Tuesdays as well. But I'll be back in town by the 15th, and I will be doing a stream then. I'll probably still be bruised up. I'll probably be able to show you, but I'll talk to you guys all about it and let you know. Do you like a regular cuddle and snuggle as well? Of course I do. Um, so I am a nice mixed bag. I am kinky. I like the kinky play. I like rough stuff. As a submissive guy, I really like the rough stuff. I really like the whole every single one of those shades of gray and all that. They're oof, yeah, especially the rough ones. But I also like cuddling. I'm also very cuddly and very snuggly. There's a huge side of me that does that. I think the big thing to understand is that I'm tactile. Um, Says, are you going somewhere to get tied up out of town? Yes. They're going to be tying me up to a basement beam. Yeah, it's going to be pretty big. I do like to cuddle. I'm very tactile, incredibly tactile. I'm super ticklish. Um, Feet, legs, back, head, you name it on me. I am ticklish as hell, but also very responsive to any form of sensitivity and touch. So I've been tied down. I've had guys using soft things on me, pokey things on me, ice, warm. Um, it can get pretty intense. And it's fun. It's super fun. I love that. It's even better if you're blindfolded. It's even better if you have earphones in and you can't hear what's going on in the world. Um, I don't know if they're going to gag me or not. I will have to ask about that, Jake. I expect they probably will because I'm going to be hollering and whatnot, but we will see. Um, I'll get back to you on that because I don't know. But like I said, hopefully we're going to take a lot of pics. If we take pics, I'll upload them to a site. I'll share the link with you guys. You're certainly welcome to see them. I'm pretty nice about content. If you guys want to take things and download them, that's fine. I'd rather share them myself than to see them elsewhere. But honestly, back when Tumblr was a thing, shit, my pictures were all over Tumblr. I used to get people come up to me going, "Yep, saw another picture of you in a bathtub on Tumblr." Yeah, I was like, a bathtub. When the fuck was that? And I'm like scratching my head trying to figure out actually when that was. So apparently, little Kurt is already interested. Who's Kurt? Did I miss something? Let me scroll back. Oh, there's Kurt. Ah, hi there, Kurt. How are you? Um, It says I'm on Twitter. Yeah, I am, but I'm not. Like I'm on Twitter with an account, but I don't really post anything on Twitter so much. I get on Twitter and I use it to look at other people's stuff. I don't really share stuff on there because I don't really have one group or whatever. So like If you went on Twitter and you looked at like the things that I like, it's gonna be eclectic. You're gonna see trampling, which is guys standing on each other. You're gonna see wrestling. You're gonna see real guys straight wrestling. In addition to gay wrestling, you're gonna see nipple torture and testicle torture videos. You're probably gonna see, I don't know, all kinds of weird shit, like anything that I find interesting. They're chastity videos, pissing videos, stuff like that. You're all that stuff, and I click like on all these. But then there's also guys who are just gay guys that I was trying to support. Here's a note. We talk about. Sorry, my nose is itching. We talk about treating people better. So yeah, so I definitely gave some support to a lot of people on Twitter. One guy on there, I think he goes by Free Hugs or something like that, and he's always posting how people are calling him fat. He's a big bear, but he's powerlifting and he looks amazing. But he's always posting these boo hoo hoo, somebody was mean to me, whatever. And I'm always posting, hey man, you're valid, you're wonderful, you're a great guy. I love your pictures. Keep your progress up. Don't let someone get in your way. Nice encouragement stuff. But the fucker never, ever, ever even responds. Never says thanks. Never says fuck you. Never any of that stuff. And I'm like talking to the fucking wind, and it's annoying. So like you're very sweet. Thanks, Jake. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels trying to get a message to this guy. So if I send a message today, I'm like, you know what? No wonder you're feeling like this. You have a following and you treat them like absolute shit. You don't even respond to them whenever they, try to give you affirmation. So fuck you. Then you block them, and that's the end of it. Hey, Circum, how are you doing? Um, so yeah, honestly, if you're gonna have a community of anything and you want a following and you want all this other stuff, you're gonna have a Twitter account and whatever. You ought to at least acknowledge the people who are keeping you there and supporting you by looking at all their stuff. So that would be that just would be what I would say. Um, there's so many of those guys that get out there and they post all this stuff and they want you to comment on it, whatever, but they don't ever acknowledge your comments. They ask you questions, but they never even acknowledge the fact that you've been there speaking to them. Um, why bother? It's like, what are you doing? And I wonder if like maybe they're posting content from like Instagram and it's immediately going over there. So maybe like that's why they're not getting it. I don't know, but they don't have links on any of their pages, so it really is a mystery to me. What is my Twitter account? I don't know. I have no clue. It's a number, I can tell you that much, but it's not. Log into Twitter. It's not even going to let me log in. I have no idea what my Twitter account is. It's Anthony blah 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 with a bunch of numbers. Um, I will look that up and see if maybe I can get it switched over to official buddy STL for you guys, so you guys can find it. Said I found some of those guys that prefer talking at people over talking to. Yeah, um, like what's the point? I if I'm going to be talking to somebody, well, it's talking to again. Once I just said it, if I'm going to be talking to somebody, I mean, if I'm going to post something out there and I want feedback on it, I'm going to care about the feedback. Like I'm going to want to know, what is at Thick and Awesome STL on Twitter. I could do that, but if I put official buddy STL, it probably would work a little bit better. Thick and handsome. I think it's a thick and awesome. Thick and handsome. I never thought about that. I don't ever try to toot my own horn that way. Um, there are a lot of guys who toot their own horn. Sexy, gorgeous beast and muscle fucking bull and whatever and all that. And hey, that's good for them. I've had too many people in my life tell me the opposite, tell me that they don't like it, that I'm not handsome and whatever. Yeah, I get a few people that tell me I am handsome, but then I get enough people who tell me I'm not, that I'm not going to bother to make the illusion or anything like that um, anything that's out there that's important. So I'm not defending them. It's just what it is. Yeah, yeah. Um, well, you can toot all you'd like to. That's very kind of you. So, I'm magically handsome. Abracadabra. The illusion will fade, believe me. The illusion will go away. But no, man, it's just it is mind blowing to me the people who have a I guess have a following and they I don't know they just never interact with it. If I had a following, believe me, I'd be interacting with it. I'd want to talk to that. I definitely would want to share that. Um, I mean, it just seems like an awful waste if you're not going to communicate with them. So, T-shirt would look good on your bedroom floor. Yeah, there's a few bedroom floors that I wouldn't mind leaving a T-shirt on. So, hey, From Man, how are you doing? Josh, like I said, there's those apps that pay based on number of likes and comments and actual engagement. Yeah, um, I hear about those. So, well, welcome over here. Glad you're over here and instead of over there. Yeah, Josh, I've seen those. And maybe. I mean, I have a job. I work. I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't have content that I would post on an OnlyFans. I don't wrestle guys enough that I would like video matches and put it up there. And I doubt anybody would pay to see me doing what I'm doing right now, which is live streaming and talking to you guys. So I mean, it really wouldn't do me a whole lot of good to try that. I've had guys try to talk me into getting like an OnlyFans, but I don't know. I To me it seems an awful lot like begging, but I mean, I guess if you get something out of it and they're really posting their pictures, then then I guess it's more selling than begging. But to me, there's like that much of a step between having the OnlyFans and then having a GoFundMe and a Cash App or whatever. On my Twitch account, I do have a donate button if you want to, and I do that for Tarot Tuesdays when I'm reading tarot cards for people. If anybody wants a tarot card reading done, and if they want to tip it or something like that, then I put it up there. But I mean that's like for $1. That's not like for $75 or $100. Yeah, I know there's guys too that post like their Amazon wish list, and it's all the sexy underwear that they want, and it's all the dildos and vibrators that they want, and all that. But interestingly enough, you never ever see them, using that on their live streams or on their OnlyFans or whatever. It's just something private for them, and so you're just handing guys money for no reason. Like I don't understand that, but to each his own. To each his own. So yeah, I've always seen it really kind of as begging. It says you should get paid for promoting company. LOL. Nothing is free. Some things are free if you choose to give it away for free. Like I said, the only one that I know that I'm getting anything from. I know that the Viking one I mentioned today. I know that when you guys use it, it I think it builds up like a discount, or maybe I get bucks on their website, and eventually I can get a free T-shirt or something if like 800 of you guys use the code. It's not enough that I would say, hey, that's it's significant. It's definitely not significant that I can think of. Um, I've had other rewards like points. Like yeah, like even Bearskin used to do that. Bearskin would have an affiliate program that if people used you as a referral, you would get points and stuff like that. But I mean, that's normal business. That's not like hey, I'm promoting you because you give me stuff for free. Um, I kind of feel like because I had a site where I would, review stuff, that I kind of had an obligation to tell the truth about the stuff. Like, I can get up here and talk about it, and if I'm the face of something and I'm putting it out there, and then a bunch of my friends go get it and they fucking hate it, they're not going to listen to me anyway. So that's why I was always trying to do that. Was there are sites where you could host OnlyFans style content. Yeah, I know there are. There are. So I don't really make that kind of content. Hey, Sugar Bear, how are you? I don't make that kind of content per se. I always tell people this. People are like, "Oh, okay, let me see a picture of your dick," and I'm like, I can't see it. I can't see my own dick. Why am I going to show it to you if I can't see the damn thing myself? Like I look down and I'm like, ugh, trying to find it. My neck's not that long. I tell people that all the time. I'm just like, yeah, I can't fucking see it. I can take a picture of it and show myself, but then I'm gonna want to apply a filter. Do they have a make your dick look better filter? Because I would certainly want to download it and I'd look at it and be like, it's too light in color, or why is it blue instead of and then I'd be like changing the color on it and shit. Yeah, that would be funny as fuck. Give me the one that actually adds some length to it. Anyway, yeah. So, oh shit. Um, yeah, I love my honesty. Well, I try to be honest. Doesn't do you any good to not be honest, I suppose. Um, so intrigued now by what? What are you intrigued about? About whether or not I can see my own yin yang, or if there's a an app that lets you dick filters. I just imagine there's that one filter where you open your mouth and a spider comes crawling out of it. I just imagining some guy putting a dick filter where something comes out the end of his dick and then comes back in like a little snake tongue. I, I wonder if you took a marker and you drew a face on the end of your dick and then you started using those filters, if they would actually work. Whew. Anyway, um, I'm not going to do that today, but we'll see. Oh my god, that's hilarious as fuck. Uh, yeah, okay. So what else has happened this week that's worth noting? Golly, I don't know. Yeah, be real, be yourself. Don't edit pics. That's me. I post something occasionally. I will take a picture with my phone, and you know how the magic wand is up top that automatically kind of like fixes the colors for you. I'll punch that on occasion, but most of the time I don't. Most of my pictures are just me, cropped maybe. I like to crop a picture to get my dog out of it, or to get something else out of it. I wish you guys could see my cool wall. You guys see my cool wall over there? I know Twitch can't see it because I haven't aimed Twitch over there at it. Um, yeah, I got this really kick-ass wall. These little funny lights. So who indeed, Kurt? Who indeed? Think fucking everybody does that shit. So, um, I don't know. I'm not hip enough to really be a content creator. Like, then there's not enough interesting shit about me to actually like go and be a content creator. Like, I have a wonderful, beautiful dog, but he's fucking lazy. He's like in there rolled up on my bed right now. He's not interested in coming out here and being on camera or anything like that. Um, You K Bear, you say real natural pics. See, that's the other thing. To me, I don't want to see a picture of some guy's dick. Like, I know what they look like. I've been to gym class. Like, I want to see, if I'm going to see a nude, I want to see like a full body nude, or, like from the nude up to the head, or I want to see head and chest and whatever. Like, this is what I think is beautiful about a man. And this other is added on to it. I don't get the guys who just want to show me a picture of their dick. I'm like, I know what that fucking looks like. I've seen so many of them. Every fucking day I get like 10 of them in my email from random guys overseas that are like, "Please come over to this country and I will take care of you, and I'm really a prince or a pasha or I'm a whatever, and yeah, come over and I'll give you half of the desert to own." And I'm like, "No." So be still my heart. Like, I've just been waiting for a big old bucket of sand to come over and play in. Yeah, and your mom and dad gonna come over and cut me up. Cub 78 has been banned. How did you get banned? What did you say or do that got you banned? Did he say or do something in the channel? Did I miss something? I don't even think I have a moderator. Speaking of, this is asking a lot. I don't have a moderator, like at all. Somebody said you can get them. I don't have one. I know for Twitch, but somebody said you can like make somebody a moderator on here. Normally they say bad things if they get. I didn't see anybody say anything banned or bannable. Like here I am talking about dick filters and showing off the fact that I had a dildo in me backwards. Like that is still flashing. I don't know why it's flashing. When did fucking when did we fucking get to the point where we're charging our dildos in a USB port on a computer? When did your computer become the dildo charging station? Like seriously. This thing right here, it's fucking USB. And it isn't even USB 3.0. It's like USB 1.0 or some shit. When did we start using our computer to like charge our fucking dildos? And more to the point, how many gigabytes worth of storage do you guys think I have on this thing? Because that's what I want to know. How many movies can I fit on my dildo? And can I get like, an Arnold Schwarzenegger one or something like that? Anyway, this is so funny, man. It's helpful if they're regular viewers that you trust to kick people out of the channel. Yeah, I don't know that I even have a regular viewer. Ryan, I know you're pretty regular. Um, Pedro, I know you're pretty regular. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I need a moderator per se. I think I could find them and get rid of them myself. I engage with you guys. Like I try to read what you guys are saying and try to talk back to y'all and all that. So it's not like I'm gonna miss it if someone's talking shit to me. I have had to kick one person out. They just kept on and kept on about something and they had to go. So I've had people make me a bouncer at first sight. It was weird. I was just like, okay, yeah. I know some people. Well, I don't know. Some people take a look at your pictures and they're like, okay, yeah, you could definitely be. I don't know. Whatever it is, if anybody wants to be a bouncer or a moderator or whatever, I keep trying to tell myself I'm not going to stay streaming on Growler though. I want to try to get you guys over to Twitch. This is a great time for me to plug my Twitch again. Okay, here it goes. Twitch.tv/officialbuddystl. Please, 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 I love you all. Please do me a favor. Go over there. Click follow. That's all I need. I just need you guys to click follow. I need followers over there. So if you would please click follow over there on twitchtv.com/officialbuddystl. Then stop by the about page. Because on the about page is where you're going to find the discount codes for Cut to Me Designs and for now, our new person that we have talked about today, um, Viking Goods Company. So, discount code for Cut to Me Designs. They make spandex goods for every size, every shape, every whatever. He's actually launching a women's line too. So if you know women and they're into it, he's going to have a line of women's stuff. But they make everything from tights and speedos to wrestling singlets and tops and bottoms, stripper wear, go-go dancer wear, any of that. Use official buddy STL as a discount code. You have to capitalize official, you have to capitalize buddy, and you have to capitalize the S and then the L. So make sure that you guys do the right thing as far as the discount codes. I'll show this to you so that you have it. Make sure you screenshot it. Make sure you get the code absolutely correct. If you don't, you won't get your 15% off. Second one, Viking Goods Company. Use code Anthony03174 for 18% off your entire order over there. And just another reminder that I get absolutely nothing off of these. Nobody's paying me for donating these things or for mentioning them. I'm just doing it because I like the stuff. K Bear, I want to wrestle you. And you're in Texas. I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna come to Texas. We're gonna hang out. I'll be in Dallas probably. Can you meet me in Dallas? Are you to a point where you could actually meet me in Dallas? Because I would definitely love to do that. Um, and see about doing whatever. Hey, Sway, how are you doing it? You know, Kurt, like I said, if you wanna be a bouncer or whatever, we talk to me. We'll make you one. Or you can say there's about 3 hours away from. Yeah, I knew where it kind of was, but I mean, if you could get there, I'm planning on gonna go and be there. My brother's in Austin. Um, have a what the fuck? Somebody else has been banned. What are you guys doing that's getting you guys banned? This is crazy. I don't understand. I don't get it. Come to Australia, it's closer. Yeah, there's some you guys have like the corner of the market on fucking hot bears in Australia, but you've got shit over there that I'm not gonna fucking mess with, like the blue ringed octopus and the huntsman spider, and you've guys got like animals that can turn you to stone and shit. Like there's some scary fucking shit over there. Like I don't know that I could do that one. So yeah, people do show a little bit too much on there. Oh, thanks, David. That is very nice of you. What is that emoji? Are you mad at me for being? Oh, no. I don't know if you're mad or you're sweating. Somebody, what? It's David's upset about something. It looks like. Yeah, there's some spiders and shit that I could not deal with over there. So I can't. Yeah, and you guys have snakes that are like real snakes. Like yeah, that's some fucking shit. But what's even scarier is when your spiders catch your snakes. Like that's fucked up. That's absolutely fucked up. When your fucking spider can catch your snake and it's killing it. No, 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 no. Like so yeah, I don't know how you guys fucking live. Like all y'all should have been wiped out a long time ago. That didn't make any fucking sense to me whatsoever. Everybody else is like, "Oh no, come over to the urban areas. You're not going to get that." And then it's like you look on the news, yeah, everybody put on their shoes and they didn't shake them out and they ended up getting killed by a triceratops spider or whatever. So, yeah, exactly. Keep it as a little a yard pet, or keep it at least until October for Halloween. You guys have Halloween down there? I assume. Like, okay, stupid American here, dumb American guy. Like, I don't know what you guys have down there. I know you have Christmas. Everybody does just about. Um, you don't have Thanksgiving because you don't have Thanksgiving. So, like, you have Halloween? I know Valentine's Day in February, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day. You won't have Memorial Day, and I don't think you're going to have Labor Day. What are your holidays? Like, this makes me wonder. Like, seriously. We have that shit in Texas. Yeah. Yeah, you guys have some big spiders down there too. So, yeah, Woofy, I'll believe that one. Yeah, your spiders are friendly. Bullshit. I've seen your spiders. I've watched the guy that got killed. I know it. Yeah. Labor Day is global. Is it really though? I thought that was like an American thing. I thought that was like an American labor law or something like that. I don't know. I have to figure that one out because, like, you want to make sure you wish people the right holidays, but then you wonder, like, in France they have Bastille Day, and in England, I don't know what they have in England. Oh, Britannia, Britannia leads the way. Like, I know that you have to like stand every time they have the God Save the Queen song. Um, yeah, I mean, I wonder what everybody's different holidays are, stuff like that. Makes me see. I have a good voice. You haven't heard me sing in the shower. I'm like, I came in like a wrecking ball and shit. Yeah, yeah, no, seriously. Um, yeah, call your girlfriend. Yeah, Robin. Who else? Who else do I sing in the show? Oh, the ant word people. I think you freaky and I like you a lot. Yeah, no, I don't like them either. Yeah, try not to. I sing a little bit of stuff like in the car when I feel safe, but I don't think I would ever do karaoke. Like that's pretty terrifying. Karaoke would be. I don't think I could swing that. There are 195 people on now. Damn, that is awesome. 13.9. That's the most of those little heart thingies I have ever had at 195 people. 196 people. That is just amazing. What a great group of people you guys are. They'll definitely put me in a good mood. Aw, thanks, Josh. As long as people don't sing pen. I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple. Yeah. I I watched that and I annoyed my husband with it to the point that he was about ready to kill me. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. That little stupid dance he does. Yeah, that one's a little nutso. I've been singing the. It is painful. Painful's a good word for it. I like horror movies, and I was watching Pontypool. I don't know if you guys have seen. I want to. Former teacher me. I keep saying, raise your hand if you've seen Pontypool. Yeah, um, Pontypool is the name of this movie that I saw, and it's kind of almost a zombie movie, kind of not. Has to do with like your language, words getting infected. It's kind of a weird concept. Anyway, the radio host has these. All right, you take care. We'll see you soon. He has this group of people come in, and I guess they're singing from a show that they're doing, and they're talking about a desert. And oh my God, the song they sing is god awful. Talking about killing people and chopping their heads off, and at the end, the guy with the beard holds up a little toy gun and goes, "Drrr," he goes, he pops the toy gun. Oh shit, it's hilarious. If you get a chance to watch Pontypool, highly recommend. 200 people, Jesus, look at that, 13.9 thousand 200 people. You guys are awesome. You guys are really, really awesome. Uh, yeah, I don't know what else I could say. Um, I'm actually getting ready to wind down off of 202. Look at that. We broke 14,000 and 202. You guys are amazing. Fucking amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you guys aren't bored out of your gourd. I'd be bored out of my gourd watching me. Like, but I mean, I'm with me all the time. I know what that's like. uh, so yeah, coming up on our other streams. Tuesday, I will be streaming again on Tuesday. I apologize, I did not stream 2 days ago and do my tarot card Tuesdays. Um, Tuesday, I will be doing some tarot card readings again, so we'll go back to Tarot Tuesdays. And Thicc Thursday for next week is canceled. What is a gourd? Um, it's like a squash, but it gets big and you dry it out and it gets hard. It's like a skull. It's a they call it your skull is a gourd. I guess they want to call it that. But a gourd is it's a Texas thing. You would understand. Um, so yeah, no, I apologize. I will not be here for Thicc Thursday next week. I will be flying to Cincinnati, whereupon I will be kidnapped from the airport and hogtied, taken to a house, and strapped to a beam in the basement where I'm going to be punched and twisted and tickled and stimulated till I'm about ready to collapse. And then there'll be a weekend of wrestling with a bunch of gay guys who come in and get to wrestle all those guys. And in the middle of all that, I know two of them are bringing their restraints. I know I'm going to get hogtied at one point. I expect I'll probably get hogtied multiple times. And I know for sure a boxer guy is coming and he wants to use me as a punching bag. So I know I'm going to get strapped up to the ceiling and some guy's just going to be working me over. So, you know what? If he might actually sell them, who knows? I will do my best to take as many pictures and videos as I can. I only have 256 gigs on my phone, so I'm not real sure I can do that. Plus, I don't know if those guys may not want to appear on video, but I'll take any video I can, and I will bring it back and share that content with you guys. But we are winding down. We are getting to a point where it's time to shut down the stream. So I was lucky enough to have one person on Twitch watching me the whole time, but 206 people over here on Growler. I would love it if you Growler folks could please do me a favor. and go over to Twitch and at least give me a follow on Twitch. Twitch.tv/officialbuddystl. If you guys could do that, that would be huge for me. I need as many follows over there as I can possibly get because I am trying to upgrade that account. Plus, if you go over there, you have access to the discount codes for both Cut to Me Designs and for Viking Goods, the partner we talked about today. So I do hope you guys get some Viking Goods shirts. I hope you guys use that discount code for both them and for Cut to Me Designs. As I mentioned so far, one guy has used the discount code for Cut to Me. Thank you guys so much for that. I want to help support his business and keep him going. But if you guys could head over there and use the discount codes. You know, don't spend full price. Use those. With luck, I will have talked this other company into giving me an active discount code for an affiliate program, and I'll be able to show off the shirts now or the shorts in a couple of weeks. But we will see. So, like I said, I will see you guys again next Tuesday, or this Tuesday coming up, and then I will not be able to do the Thursday stream, so we may do like a hybrid stream the week after with Thicc Thursday and Tarot Tuesday crossing over each other. We'll see. I thank you so much for you guys coming over. Feel free to send me all the messages that you like. I do my best to respond to every message I get. 17,000, 17.4 thousand, 17.5 now. I I don't know what to say. You guys are freaking awesome. So I hope you guys like this content. If you don't like the content, let me know. If you do like the content, let me know. Send me a message. If you guys have suggestions, things that you want me to talk about, Thicc Thursday is all about talking about problems and things like that big guys face, things that we do, things that we have to handle, situations that come up in our lives. Everything from kinky sex to where to get good looking clothes. And believe you me, I am the person to tell you because I've got the inside goods on all the different places to go to get good shit. So, meantime, 18,000. If I don't get off here, you guys are going to break 20,000. This is crazy. Everybody have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for spending your afternoon with me. I really appreciate it. You mean a lot to me. So I will talk to everybody soon. Thanks. Bye bye. Twitch, thank you so much for coming in, and I will talk to you guys soon. This will be uploaded onto YouTube.